Hello everyone and welcome back to the Broncos theme team. Last episode we came up with a huge win. It was a huge clutch up. We had multiple players go off on our offense and multiple players go off on our defense. Two huge sacks by Nick Bonito and a huge sack by Allen to end the game. Yeah. But as you can hear in the background as I'm clicking around, you can probably hear that, but we have packs to open from that past game that we won. This is what we get for winning the game. So let's go ahead and transition over. So we have a 90 overall B&D Zero Chill player pack, and we have a Season 4 Epic Option pack, and a strategy item, and a daily coin. All of these go toward one position on our lineup. So we can choose how we please. We're going to choose an 85 out of this pack. If it can upgrade it, it can. If it can't, then we might have to upgrade later. Here's the Team Builders player. Can't really do anything with him, so we're going to have to quick sell him here. The next pack. So that was the Epic pack. This is the 90 plus overall B&D Zero Chill player. Let's see what we can pull here. Please be a big pull. Cameron Dicker. That is a pretty big pull, but I have... Let's compare him. Let's compare him real quick. Let's compare him. Brandon Aubrey, kick power, they're both the same, but Brandon Aubrey's accuracies are better and his awareness is better. And he's taller. I'm going to stick with the LTD Brandon Aubrey, and I'm sorry, Cameron Dicker, but unfortunately, you're going to have to be sold for snow. We have a random strategy item. Let's see if this applies to the lineup, if we can do anything. We may actually be able to put this in our lineup. Possibly. I don't know. We might be able to. I'll save that. We'll see if I can add it to the lineup. If we can, that's a pretty big bonus. And here's our coin pack. Perfect. And there's our coins. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and look through what we got, and I'm going to see if there's anything we can upgrade. I'll show you what the current lineup is, and then we'll head into our game. So with the selected tickets we got from those packs, I feel like the best option here, honestly, is probably going to be getting an 85 overall Boomer Bust pack, because it could be a good addition to our lineup. So we're going to go ahead and open this pack and see what we get, and if it can apply to the lineup. It's a Team Builders player. 87 overall left edge. That's not going to do our lineup any good. We'll go ahead and we'll open two more packs from the snow. Let's see what it is. It could be big, could be small. That's the risk. It's going to be a small stocking. Turns into a small present. And we get a collector series. 88 overall kicker. We keep getting these kickers, man. So we're going to sell them for training. We're going to head to the training store, and we're going to get some Zero Chill players and see if we can pull anything good. And if anything can pull to the lineup. Nothing there. This may be a good pull. It is it's a Kyler Murray. And here we go, big pull. That is a big pull. We got a huge center from our current center. Strength, awareness, pass blocking, pass block power, and pass block finesse are all better, but Creed Humphrey's better in run blocking. And I feel like that's the thing that we need the most right now. So I'm going to leave him in my bench. I'll leave that to decide for next episode on what we do with him. We might trade him in for snow. We might not. I don't know. We might. There's also these large presents are pretty. Large stockings are pretty good, and these extra large stockings are also pretty good. And if we have enough, we could also go ahead and pick up either a 90 overall player for 855 or a 93 overall for 12,000. We could also get an 87 overall for 2,000. So there's a whole bunch of stuff we can do, but this is the big one. This is stuff that we can earn. LTDs, huge card, very, very big cards. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into our lineup. And then we're going to get into the game. For our lineup, it's pretty much the same as last episode. Nothing's really changed. It's pretty much the same all the way around. I really don't think anything else has changed around the lineup. This is how it's looking. These are the specialists. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. And now, keep in mind, boys, before we get started with this game, one more game and we are in the playoffs. 2 more losses and we are removed from the playoffs. We're going to have to see how it's going to go. We're going to get into the head-to-head seasons. So far, in week 1, we had 24-13. Week 2, we had 14-7. Week 3, we had 21-7. Week 4, we had 17-14. Those are our scores currently, and we have 1 more until we are in the playoffs. 2 losses until we are eliminated. Now, last game was huge on defense. I definitely do feel like we have to get better on. I have to get better as a user. My user skills are not that good, especially with Sean Taylor. And I think if we are able to, I think either a strong safety or a free safety needs to be upgraded. But here's our starting 3. And here's their starting 3. Oh my God. We may or may not be screwed this game.
So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico.
At least we start with the ball.
Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And Broncos are going to start with the kick. Here we go. We're going to have to see what his defense, we're going to have to see what his offense shows. We're going to have to see what his offense shows and play defense accordingly. He does have Xavier Worthy. And we get him down inside the 19. Great stoppage there. Great stoppage. And he's already going into a triple threat offense. So we're going to go ahead and do that.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, 5 yards up the middle.
To the 25.
He's going to go again with 3 wide receivers. Okay, we're going to run a blitz. I need to run blitz more. I definitely need to run blitz a lot more. He's going to run this out, possibly. And he throws a pick. He throws a pick. Wow, what an interception by this Broncos defense. And we're going to get the ball back in optimal scoring range. I don't know what Dart was doing there. I don't know what he was thinking. All right, we said before the game we're going to try and get our running. We're going to try and get our running game going. So let's do this. Let's try to get our running game going. He's seeing it. He's seeing it possibly. And yes, he's going to be running possibly mid-blitz. Yes, he's going to be running mid-blitz. So the best against this is going to be this play. It's going to be this play. We're going to run you there, and we're going to go ahead and put Terrell Davis on an out here to get him open. And Ingram's going to be open, but he doesn't come down with the ball. Unfortunate. He is running blitz, so these are the perfect types of plays for this. Perfect. 4th and 1. I think we use our trick play here. I'm not going to lie. I think we use our trick play. We've come to know that games come very, very tight. So, perfect. And we're going to get a touchdown there. Perfect play for a touchdown. Perfect play. And there we go with the touchdown. Touchdown to start it off. Huge play. We come up with the pick. And then we make it into 6. 6 points on the board. Now let's make it 7 in the first quarter. This team is a very serious team, so they can come back at any time. It's very easy for them to come back. And right through those posts. Perfect. It seems, I don't know, it kind of seems like they're a little bit of a balanced offense. They kind of have a little bit of a run. They kind of have a little bit of the pass. Unfortunately, my kick is not good. All right, we're going to have to come in clutch on this defense. So we're going to run simple pressure here. We're going to flip the defense real quick, too.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs.
And Sean Taylor almost comes up with the hit stick, but unfortunately, due to the player behind him, we're not going to be able to do that.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's
And we get him down. Good stoppage, defense. Good stoppage. I feel like the best move is to run this, call a pass, call that, do this, move my player here. And unfortunate. All right. I feel like we could maybe run a blitz here.
Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. We want to stay on the field.
Oof, and I missed the tackle. I whiffed that. I did not call engage 8, but okay. Let's go ahead and run.
So, from the
Let's go ahead and
37,
run.
there's
Let's run man
2nd
here.
and 4. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll take a
And is
shot
this going to be
here
a pick?
for the end zone.
Almost. Almost, May. Almost. Very close. Very close.
3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That'll be
And what a hit. What a hit to stop him on 4th down. And is he going to take the points? Or is he going to he's going to go for it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to run a mid blitz here.
He just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
We're going to have to watch Kelsey.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart.
And we get the sack. Nick Bonito with the sack. Huge sack right there. And we're back on offense. Like I said, we got to get this running game going. We got to get this running game going. But good stoppage there on the defense. And perfect run. 2nd and 2. Davis is going to take this for almost a 1st down. And he's running cover 4 drop. So I still see the 3. I still see the middle man. And we're just going to take this up the middle, I thought, but apparently not. We're going to start getting the passing game going. 2nd quarter, we're going to change it up. We're going to get the passing game going now.
Starting 3rd down and 2.
So let's get this going. We got you there. We're going to run you on and out. I actually kind of want you to run on and in because I feel like you can get the ball pretty fast.
Throwing is Nix.
And instead, we come down with Ingram 1st and 10.
He's out of bounds.
Perfect play. So he's running blitz. So if we wanted to, we could run this RPO exactly how we want. Perfect. And that's going to be wide open for a touchdown. For a Denver Broncos touchdown. Evan Ingram again. 2 receiving touchdowns on the game. What a play. Wide open to...
That is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this
And
is
the
one of those
kick
situations where as a
is
defensive
good. Even though he got a
coordinator,
blocking
you've got to give
animation.
your
He could have stopped that with a block, but I guess not. 14-0 against an incredibly stacked God squad. And I am shocked that we are so far in this game. However, I can't start talking smack now. This team is very good.
Xavier Worthy on the return.
And he gets down behind the 19. We got to watch the run here.
We'll go play action here with Dart.
Oof. And what a good knockout. Good job, Mays. What a good knockout. Perfect knockout.
Really needs somebody to provide a spark because they
We're going to press here. We're up. We can press now. We're going to option the running back. And we're also going to quarterback control here. So it looks like this.
On 2nd down, Dart.
And he's going to throw over top. And Surtain breaks it up. Good job, Surtain. Good pass coverage.
Then through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And he's going to throw to him again. And it is a pick by Patrick Surtain. He thought he could get away with it twice. One time it's... Ooh, are we going to get... Ooh, stats. Game stats. Let's see what we have. Bo Nix, perfect passer rating, 5 for 74. Oh, unfortunate that he left, but at least we got to see that. A perfect passer rating. 5 for 74 yards. 5 for 5, 74 yards. And 2 touchdowns. Perfect passer rating. What a game. What a game. And that is going to be the end of this episode. We win a huge game off of a rage quit. Next episode, we'll open the packs that we got. We'll also see how much snow we have to spend on whatever. But like I said, if we got one win, we're in. So next episode is the official beginning of the first Broncos theme team playoffs. And that will begin next episode. We should have some pretty big upgrades on the way. But yeah, that's going to do it for the end of this episode. Huge defensive stops. And I did say I needed to get a lot more users. I may not have had users, but I did get perfect timing picks. So at least we had, I think it's two of those. So one by Patrick Surtain and one by Mays in that game. So huge game though. Huge game by this Denver Broncos theme team. But yeah, I will catch you all on the next episode of the Broncos theme team. Peace out.